about what's going on in Charlottesville and maybe expand a little bit about what you said up there?
Well,
introduce yourself.
My name is Jibrial Muhammad. I'm a business owner. Musa Hill is the brand. I think the most revolutionary thing right now is black business, economic warfare. Economics is warfare. And so when I look at things like that, just growing up as a black Muslim, being taught about the different things that's going to happen and going to take place in America, I sort of smile to myself to see it happen because it awakens so many minds. So many more people are becoming conscious because of this. So many more people are now giving myself a voice, like today being able to live stream on Report and talk about a topic of injustice. Now so many more people wanting to get involved because they want to be on the right side. And it's coming so clear which side is the right side. Either you over there or you over here. There's no middle ground anymore. So when I see these alt-right, crazy, fanatic white boys getting up there, that's a challenge. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I look at them and I say, you know what? I got to be more intelligent than them. Like I have to for the survival of my folks. So when it comes to that, you have to out-strategize your enemy. That's how you win wars. Just getting mad at your enemy because he mad, that's not how it works. I want my enemy mad because he drops his intelligence when he gets angry. So that gives me the opportunity to calm down and be like, you know what? So what's the right step? Organization. See, what I've learned in the psychology of studying Africans and black people is that we don't think far ahead in the future. We're very present spiritual people. But in the context of America, in order for us to survive, in order for us to win, we have to start thinking 10, 20 years ahead. That's how you start generational wealth. It can't be started in 1 year because that's not how you start a generation. But so everything that we do now, we have to think about all of these seeds that we plant for the next 20, 30, 40 years and how they're going to reverberate for the future of our children and our children's children, because that is how the enemy thinks. That's how these devils think. Why you think they mad? They're not mad about the present circumstances. They mad about the future. They mad about what's going to take place in the next 30, 40 years. Because without us even consciously knowing, they are becoming a minority presence. You know what I'm saying? The unrighteous is becoming a minority presence. People like Trump is only furthering that. And the only way that you can stop that is by power, force, and fear. Fear chokes us. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad said fear chokes us. It means that it doesn't make us move. It makes us stand still. When you fear, you don't know what to do. But freedom is fearlessness. You know what I mean? And so when you have freedom, and that's what we push for, Black Dreams Matter. That's one of my movements, is Black Dreams Matter, because, you know, you have to think about respecting the life of the black person, respecting the idea, the mind, the intelligence, the grind, the hustle, the thoughts, the dream of people while they're alive and not just when they dead. I think a lot of our movements are present, and the only time we give value to a life is after it's already dead, which that means it's too late, right? You know what I mean? So now it's about giving power to the life while it's alive, celebrating each other while we alive, and remembering that that first dream of having freedom, justice, and equality, that should have been a given. We should be way past that. Now we should be able to live our lives based on what we want to do in order to find fulfillment, happiness, and success. But we got to fight for that. You know what I'm saying? In order for you to have peace, that don't mean you be peaceful. That means you have to fight for that. You know what I mean? But there's so many different ways to fight. There's group economics. There's different strategies that you can take in place. I'll tell my guys, man, you know, you from the hood or whatever. Like Jay-Z said, man, there's different ways to clean your money and stuff like that, right? So I keep telling them, if the hood guys get with the tech guys, you know what I'm saying, and they start funneling their money into them, into Bitcoins, into different things of that nature, Afro tech and stuff like that, what's going to happen in the next 10, 20, 30 years? We're going to have a huge piece of that pie. Nobody's expecting us to do that. So we have to do the unexpected. And so that's really my take, man. We have to be...
brother, introduce yourself one more time. People want to know.
Jibrial Muhammad, man. Jibrial Muhammad, Musa Hill. If you follow me at Instagram, it's at 19_keys. The reason it's called 19 keys is because Master Fuad Muhammad, the one who taught Elijah Muhammad, said that there's 2 million Indians. At the time it's in the 30s. So there's 2 million Indians and 17 million black people. So he said that's 19 million rusty locks. And he said that means that's 19 million keys to unlock those people. And key is an interchangeable word for cheat, which means that if we get to that point of enlightenment, then we will be so far above ever being able to be oppressed, because you can't darken the light of an enlightened person. So all of these teachings, all of these movements, all of our leaders was all to guide us to that point of enlightenment, so that no matter how dark it gets in the world, we can never have that shadow overburden us. Make sure y'all follow though at Musahil, Mushhill. Support the movement, man. The most revolutionary thing right now is economics and black business. Thank you.